Why is summer a good time to buy a home in the Palm Springs area? Well, today I'm gonna tell you. Hey, my name's Tommy Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there and also like this video so more people can see it. The first reason why the summer months is a great time to buy a home is Airbnb and hotels are a lot cheaper. So that's something nice, especially during this time of this video, inventory is really low. So staying out here could be really pricey during the season. So the season is around, January, February, March, April, and then ending in May. And that time gets really pricey because we have a lot of snowbirds who come to this area because of the amazing weather. People from the Pacific Northwest, like Oregon, Seattle, even people from the East Coast. So, during that time, there's just so many people in town. So to get an Airbnb, to get a VRBO, or even a hotel, it's going to be a lot pricier. And if you're, looking, it's nice to have a week or two to really take your time and just check out homes, check out the area. I have a lot of videos on my channel, and all the cities have their own little different nuances. La Quinta versus Palm Desert versus Palm Springs. It's good to see which city do you even want to buy a home in before you even find your home. So summertime's a great time because it allows you to have that freedom to sort of check out the area on a more budget-friendly way, and you'll have a lot more options. Plus, in terms of Airbnbs and VRBOs, there's just going to be more units available than in just the peak season when Coachella and Stagecoach is going on, and it's just crazy everywhere with tons of people. So that's the first reason. The second reason why it's a good time to buy a home is in the winter months. Like I said, there's going to be so many people in town. So what happens is there's a lot of people who will rent here, they'll lease for years and years, and then winter comes around, they come and stay, and they're like, you know what? This is the year we want to buy, a vacation home, or actually move and relocate here to retire or whatever. And so during that time, you just have a lot of people looking around, buying homes. And then people just would rather buy a home when it's 70, 80 degrees outside than 115 or 116, which it was last week. So if you're here in the summer months, let's be real, when it's 118, 119 outside, how many buyers do you think are looking around? So, there's a caveat to that. So, this time of year, when the market we're in, it's crazy. There's not a lot of inventory, so we have a lot of buyers. But just normally, when it's 118 outside, there's just going to be less people looking at home. It is what it is. People would rather look in the cooler months. So I encourage you, to brave up and just get that courage, put on some sunblock, get a little fan. I'll bring you some cold water bottles. And if you're interested in moving here, reach out to me below. I'd love to help you. People all the time are contacting me. But yeah, I would encourage you, take a look at homes in the summer. In a tough market like this, you're going to have a better chance of getting the home you want than in the winter months. The third reason is you have discounts, lots of discounts on restaurants, on hotels, on activities like golfing. Now, of course, if it's 115, you don't want to be golfing, but when it's 105, it's actually not that bad. So I would say take advantage of all the discounts in town. A lot of restaurants around here, business is a lot slower, so they'll have a lot of happy hours, discounts on appetizer, drinks, whatever. So I would say come here because you'll still have a good time even though it's a little hotter outside. And a lot of restaurants have misters, and they have AC regardless. The fourth reason you want to buy a home here in the summer is just there's less people here. Now, there's been a lot more people lately. In the last few years, the desert's been turning into more of a full-time place, but it still is a major just tourist destination. So in the summertime, we do have tourists, but not at the level as we do in the winter time. So the nice thing about that is reservations at restaurants. You don't really have to do that. You could just walk right into the most amazing restaurant in town and get a table, which sometimes in the winter it's an hour, 2-hour wait. You might not even get a seat. So the next thing would be traffic. There's not a lot of traffic in town, which there's never really that much traffic anyways, but there's even less traffic. That's why a lot of the locals actually like the summer months months because they're like, I could like get around super easily. You don't have to worry about like getting fender bendered. So that's another perk. And just, yeah, grocery stores, everything. It's just a lot easier just to get around, and it feels like the town is just yours, you know? Those are a few of the reasons why I'd actually recommend looking to buy in the summer months than in the winter time. I think you're gonna save a lot of money. It's gonna be more options of homes available to you, even when a market has less inventory like it is now. There's just less people looking, and yeah, discounts on golf and drinks. Who doesn't want that? Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.